Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mark Guerra with Mortgage Resolution Advisors here with my business partner, Morris Henderson, looking sharp today.
I try.
Thank you for joining us. We have another hot question today that you're really going to like. And it's going to be talking about mortgage forbearance. Okay, mortgage forbearance. Morris, let me ask you, what do you think about mortgage forbearance? Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Well, before I even get started to getting elaboration on that, let me just ask you, where in the heck did you get off with this whole hot question thing?
It was not a hot question?
No, it's always been a hot topic. We
Oh,
created it to a
my
hot topic.
bad.
You never follow what
I'm
we're
trying
supposed
to
to.
switch the script a little bit.
As usual. Okay. Hot question. Okay. Well, we'll probably say hot question from now on. But he did ask a question, and that's the point. We're going into mortgage forbearance, and is
Maybe
it?
we should ask the audience if they like hot topic or hot question.
I tell you what. To be fair, fine.
Text
Fine.
in there, let us know.
If you like Mark's hot question or do you like Morris's hot topic, then please comment. Okay, we would like to know and hear from you since now we have to be in competition with that. But getting back to the forbearance thing, forbearance, it lets you skip or you will be able to miss all monthly payments up to 1 year. 1 year, Mark. So should you put yourself in a position to do this forbearance mortgage immediately? What do you think?
Well, that seems like an easy question. I don't have to make no payments for 6 months? Up to 12 months?
Up to 12 months.
Man.
Yes. Up to 12
If
months.
someone told me, hey, you could not pay your mortgage for a whole year, with no penalties, no late fees or anything like that, sounds like a great idea, bro, right?
Coming from you, yes.
But anything that sounds too good to be true sometimes may be too good to be true.
That's
So why don't you let us
affirmative.
know? Is it good or is it not good, Morris?
No, I mean, well, it all depends on your circumstances and situation. I mean, it could be a last resort. We could basically put ourselves in a position to. You want to avoid this at all costs. If you want me to be really, really honest, because you never know what's going to happen if looking at the value of the house, or if you're trying to. I guess put yourself in a position to be undoubtedly led to credit issues too, because this does lead up to credit issues. So that's something else I'm looking at.
That you mentioned credit issues,
Yeah.
getting a little more serious, right?
Yeah.
This is a serious topic. I was just kidding around. I mean, I know it sounds good. Hey, don't make no payments for a whole year. And unfortunately, a lot of people out there just went ahead and did it. They thought, hey, I don't really need it, but it would be nice to not have to pay for 6 months. And I don't blame them. There was a lot of uncertainty, which there still is. And you're thinking, if I can get 6 months of not having to make payments, I can save that money and use it as a emergency fund, let's say. So I'm not blaming anybody for doing it. It seems like a great idea, but we just want to explain, what are the consequences and what do you need to do now moving forward? Because if you went into your forbearance plan and you just called in and said you wanted to get forbearance and you were late 1 month, all these 6 months or 12 months that you are not paying are going to be showing on your credit as late. Now, if you were current and you did it the right way, then it will show current. But at the end of the 6 months or 12 months, if you don't fix a problem, which we'll get into in a little bit, then you would be not considered late. But if you don't fix it, then you would be considered late. So there's a lot of, like you said, is it good? Is it bad? I mean, it is good if you really needed that help and that 6 month helped you out. Then of course it was good. It's way better than the alternative of being late and affecting your credit, as long as you know what to do once it's over. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit more in the video.
Definitely, and one of the questions to definitely ask again, like you were saying, is this a good idea? But just look at it like this. A mortgage forbearance. If you need to apply for it, then just go ahead and apply for it. Still make your payments. Okay, don't just because we're sitting here telling you to go do a mortgage forbearance. Okay, I can stop it. No, still make your payments. And wait until it's been granted to you. That way you avoid from having issues with your credit. So it's very important that you don't do anything that's going to affect your credit, especially during the economy and what's going on. So, the other aspect of this is, Mark, what would happen after this forbearance, if they were in this issue?
Well, once you get that initial 6 months approved, like Morris said, wait till you get approved. There's so many people that call us and they're like, well, I was current, but it's showing negative on my report. And that's because they called in, asked for it, and they said, okay, we'll let you know, or they did an email, and then they didn't make that payment that month, but the forbearance didn't come into effect for a week later or two, and so they didn't even know, and they were late that first month, which now shows them as late for the whole entire forbearance period. Because if you start late, then you're going to be, showing as late on all those months. Versus if you just wait till they tell you, okay, it's been approved, they send you a letter in the mail showing you that now you're in the program, and then at that point you stop making your payments, for the 6 months. But you can request another 6 months, after that. This is all part of the program. Everybody's going to get approved. They're just kind of letting you do this because of everything that's going on. But look, what I would say is don't, just take another 6 months and forget about it, but use that additional 6 months to figure out what you're going to do. Are you going to, be able to refinance, talk to your lender, during that period. Don't wait till the last month of your additional 6 months. Now you got a whole year of not making payments, or 11 months or whatever, before you start to ask them what's going to happen, because this refinance or loan modification or whatever you decide to do is not going to happen in one day. So it could take, a month, 2 months. There's going to be so many people requesting this in March, because that's when a lot of people's 12 months is over, that there's going to be so many people, it might take months for you to do it. And then the worst part is, a lot of people don't understand that if you're in forbearance, you automatically can't or don't qualify for getting a loan for at least 3 months to 6 months, depending on the lenders, after your forbearance, and that you're making your payments on time and that you're current. So a lot of people don't know the pitfalls to it. It's good, it's going to help you, but use that 6 months to figure out what you're going to do. If you're, negative equity on your property, if you don't really have a lot of equity, if you're thinking, well, maybe I should just downsize and get another home, use that time to sell the property, to do whatever you got to do. All we're saying is don't wait till the last minute. Give us a call. Free consultation. We'll tell you exactly what to do, different programs we can do, to help you.
Very good. And that's just one of the things that we definitely are considering, is that give us a call, understand this. And we're not sitting here trying to tell you, go with any type of route that's not going to help you. We're here to help you out any way possible. But look at it like this, we have options for you. We're able to help put you in a position where, as Mark has said, if you want to downsize, if you want to sell your home, if you don't have enough equity, or, most importantly, if you do this mortgage forbearance, remember, everything that you don't pay is going to be on the back end of the loan too. So now you're going to be paying for a home, that's pretty much worth more, that's not going to be worth what you're structuring. So you just want to put yourself in those type of positions. But the point that I'm trying to make is that, we're here to help. We're here to give you as many options as possible, so that way you don't wait. So can we help them? Absolutely. And for Mark, this is some of the things that I just want you to recap to them, some of the things we, went over in those areas.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
So, we'll go ahead and recap. I know it's a lot of information.
Yeah.
We try to keep the videos short because we know everybody's busy and they're running around, but we want you to get at least an idea of what's happening. And if you do need the help, or somebody else that does, that way you can send them over to us. But to recap, the forbearance program is a great program. A lot of people really needed the program. Without it, it'd be a worse situation than it is happening right now. But you need to know the pros and cons. Like anything else, you need to know, is it right for you or is it not right for you? And if you did go ahead and take the forbearance, what do you have to do to get out of it and not wait till the last minute? All these are the key. You're not getting anything for free. Like I said, just to recap, if you don't pay your mortgage for 12 months and your loan your payment is $2,000 a month, at the end of the 12 months, you owe $24,000. And if you don't have the $24,000 to pay all at one time, now you get into an issue where now you got to see, do I qualify for a refinance with them, because they're going to try to do that first. And what they're going to do most of the time is add that $24,000 plus the fees to do your refinance to the loan, and maybe extend it for 30 years. If you had 20 years left on the loan, they're going to move it to 30 years, which could, make your payment higher. Or even if they do loan modification, make the payment lower, you're paying way more for the house because you only owe 20 years or 25, but now you're paying for 30, even though it might seem like you're paying less. So there's a lot of things that you want to call us and ask before you make that decision, to see if it's really worth it. But the worst part is most people will not be able to qualify for the refinance at that time, because if you're in the forbearance program, it's because you maybe got laid off from your job or whatever happened, and maybe you can't make it. So if you can't make your payment for 6 or 12 months, what makes them think they're going to be able to pay $24,000, $20,000, $30,000 in one lump sum? That's not going to happen. They know that, and they're going to take advantage of that. Banks are, these lenders are there to make money, not lose money, and they might seem like they're on your side and they're trying to help you, but we deal with this all the time. I have one person that we're talking to that's been trying to get a loan modification. They had perfect credit going into it, was not behind on their payments, and has been already 4 months in the process of trying to get in. It's still not done yet.
Yeah.
You know, so these are real issues that are going to be happening, and the longer you wait, if you wait till last minute, it's just going to make it worse. Give us a call. We'll help you. It's free for you, free consultation. We'll let you know what your options are. It you know, it can't hurt. It can only help. Like we always say, we're here to help, to pay it forward. All of us have been in situations like this. We want to inform you. And if you know anybody else that's going through these types of situations or is in forbearance, please share this video with them, our website, subscribe, you know, and that's what's going to keep us to allow us to be able to keep making these videos. We don't get paid anything for this, but we just want to help people. It's Morris's fault that we don't get paid for anything.
I knew he was going to mention that. I'm sorry, and I apologize for laughing, but he always does that. We don't get anything for it. It's about helping people. Mark, it's about helping.
We're
it's
about
a new
to switch
year.
it to a non-profit organization probably by next year.
Absolutely.
Anyways, guys,
That
thank
is.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
watching. We like to have fun. We know it's a serious topic that we don't want to, you know, just be boring on here.
Yeah.
So we try to make it a little fun, you know, to kind of get your spirits up. But I know it's a serious problem.
Definitely.
But if you call us, we can help, and it's going to make it a way easier process for everybody. There's lots of options. That's the good thing. And we're actually going to make another video in the future, which will be part 2, where we'll break the numbers down and let you know what the real situation is going to be at the end of your 6 or 12 month forbearance. So look for that video. And again, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much.